Hello, I'm Hiba, and today I would like to share with you my presentation of vitamin A. Vitamin A by Hiba Mughal. The need of it. Vitamin A is really important. It is a key factor to smooth, healthy looking skin and for sharp vision, especially at night. Without vitamin A, your body can't utilize protein. It's necessary for new cell growth. It can even prevent you from being sick. Discovery. A number of researchers were studying the nutritional requirements of mammals in the early 1900s. Experiments were carried out on the diets of young rats and mice, beginning with simple dietary mixtures and finding out what more was needed. For a long time, the researchers thought that failures in growth resulted from ingredients in the diet becoming denatured. The first clear evidence that a lack of particular components of the diet could be harmful was presented in 1912 by Gowland Hopkins, who had previously isolated and demonstrated the essential nature of the amino acid tryptophan. He fed young rats on tasty, low sucrose, starch, and minerals. Half of the rats also received milk daily. Those receiving milk grew well, and after 2 weeks, the group receiving milk was switched. He found that the group receiving the milk and those now lacking didn't continue to develop well. He explained this by the basic diet present in human diseases related to diet. Hopkins didn't investigate his milk factor further, but a researcher in USA, Elmore McCollum, found that given a purified diet, rats began to lose weight after 10 weeks but would recover if given butter fat, but not olive oil. In 1914, he found that the active component could be separated from the rest of the butter fat, as it was soluble in the egg. He called this nutrient factor A. He termed the nutrient, which had been isolated from rice polishings from Casimir funk, as a contraction of vital amine. It is subsequently found that not all vitamins are amines. Vitamin A can prevent cancer. Over 60% of all cancers have one thing in common. They involve apical tissue, the protective layer of cells that lines all the body's tissues inside out. In recent years, even the conservative National Research Council has pronounced that vitamin A strengthens apical tissue and that eating foods rich in vitamin A is an important step in lowering the risk of developing certain kinds of cancer. Over here, there is a picture of how much vitamin A can prevent of each type of cancer. All other cancers listed in here is the most, which is 37.7. Second is lung cancer, which is 15.4%. And third is large intestine, 10.2%. Your daily dose, 5,000 to 25,000 IU of vitamin A is a daily requirement for health. Toxic levels of vitamin A are associated with abdominal pain, enlargement of the liver and or spleen, hair loss, itching, joint pain, and scales on the lips and at the corners of the mouth. If you see polar bear liver on the menu, don't order it. That meat is so high in vitamin A, it's poisonous. Foods with lots of it. Over here, there's a graph of food that contain this amount of IU of vitamin A. Beef liver has the most, which is 45,390. Egg has the least in this graph, which is 260. And then Apricots is 2,890, which is in the middle. Which recipe, which is called sweet carrot frittata, makes 2 servings. 3 medium carrots cut into 1/8-inch slices. 2 teaspoons minced peeled ginger root. 1 tablespoon butter or margarine. 1 tablespoon water. 1 tablespoon honey. 3/4 teaspoon ground cardamom. 3/4 teaspoon ground cumin. Half a teaspoon of fennel seeds. 1/4 cup chopped walnuts, 4 eggs, and 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Here is how you make it. Steam the carrots over boiling water for 5 to 7 minutes until just tender. Set aside and let cool. Saute ginger in butter or margarine over medium heat for 1 minute. Stir in honey, cardamom, cumin, fennel seeds, and nuts. Add carrots. Toss and cook for 3 to 5 minutes or until glazed. Remove from heat and let cool. Lightly beat eggs and water and add 3/4 of the cooled carrots mixture. Place a 7 to 8-inch oven-proof skillet over medium-high heat and add olive oil and eggs when pan is hot. Cook over medium-high heat for 5 to 7 minutes, lifting the lids gently so that the uncooked portion flows undercooked portion. Remove from heat and place under boiler 5 to 6 inches from heat. Boil for 5 to 7 minutes until top is golden and puffed or until frittata sets firm. Garnish with remaining carrots. The conclusion. There are lots of places to find vitamin A and some of them are listed in this presentation. Don't forget how much you take daily, 5,000 to 25,000 IU. Also, to keep for a reminder, remember that if you forget to take vitamin A daily, you might get cancer and other problems. If you can't remember, then write it down and stick it to your refrigerator as a reminder. If you don't like something that has lots of vitamin A in it, for example, sweet potatoes, you can make something out of it, like add things that you like and mix it together. Just don't forget the essence of vitamin A. Thank you for watching this presentation.